All right, and speaking of De La Native Tongues, we also have the Jungle Brothers, done by the Forces of Nature album. And your cut on here was Feeling All Right?
Feeling All Right.
Yeah.
Now, this album is easily one of my top 5 albums of all time. I loved it. I discovered it in a really funny way.
Yeah.
I discovered, not this album, but I discovered them in a funny way.
Right.
A friend of mine, this is like in around '88. I was probably 12 years old.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like dirty rap. I'm 12.
Right.
I like Two Live Crew.
Right.
I like NWA.
Right.
Too Short.
Too Short hadn't made it to the East Coast, so like I literally didn't hear him until I was like in the end of high school.
Okay.
But and I asked a friend of mine. My friend's like, "Oh, you haven't heard the Jungle Brothers?" And I was like, "Oh, no, why? What are they dirty?" He's like, "Oh yeah, they're really dirty." And so I bought their first album, and I think he was talking about Jimbrowski,
Yeah.
which isn't dirty.
Right. It's like-
right?
Yeah. Straight out of the jungle.
Yeah.
Which they don't curse ever.
Right. Yeah.
Like they're literally the opposite of that.
Right.
But at that point, I mean, it was really like I got the album and I was like, okay, all right, and I just kind of kept listening to it, and honestly, it opened my eyes to this kind of rap. Like before
More
that,
conscious, more-
just conscious, like kind of thoughtful stuff.
Right.
Like I liked Public Enemy back then. I liked Big Daddy Kane, but I never like kind of softer stuff, if you will,
Right.
like Native Tongue stuff. And they were the first group to come out of Native Tongues with an album. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So when this album came out, I was really excited, and it surpassed all expectations. I love it from beginning to end, even that house track. And this song was always one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Days to Come.
Yeah.
Days to Come. The instrumental is Days to Come, and
Right.
What You Waiting For is the.
Yeah.
Jump.
Okay.
Oh, that song is a little iffy.
My cut was JB's Coming Through.
Oh, yeah.
That was instrumental for the Word Up intro for a couple years.
It's a powerful instrumental.
The thing about this album was one of the best Native Tongue albums. The thing that made it disappointing was the fact it was on Warner Brothers.
And the vinyl sounded like crap.
Well, all of them back then, because no one did double vinyl back then.
Yeah.
You know, remember like the De La Soul album?
Oh, yeah.
It was horrible. You'd have to pick the turntable up so you wouldn't get the turntable.
I mean, you just have to turn it all the way up.
Yeah.
And it's very
but
thin.
Warner Brothers just had no idea what to do with the rap group. And they had a great album. They had a running start, like they had a buzz, and, you know.
Well, the real heads know what's up with this. The real heads know what's up with this. I mean, this album.
Went on Tommy Boy or something.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
Profile would have gave it a little head start.
Yeah,
Select,
and
maybe.
they were also very
Totally Just Ice.
they were also very ahead of their time with like you were kind of mentioning like the hip house era.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, eventually like
they Girl Housey was that.
yeah,
Girl
and this is it.
That was
this is
there.
and I mean like and nobody was doing that back then. And of course, obviously a couple other groups. Remember, like Kane had a house song, and everybody kind of had the one hit house joint.
Well, after this, I feel like after Girl House You, every album had to have a house song and a reggae song.
Right.
And I think Africa was kind of stuck with the house music well past.
Yeah,
Like
he did that record with Propeller Heads in like the late
wow,
90s.
okay.
That was good.
He
too.
moved to Europe, and I think he makes house rap to this day.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Jungle Brothers, Feeling All Right.
But it could have been the whole album.